Eats. And here at the commentator's desk, it is a pleasure to have the presence of Mr. Rupinder Singh. And this is A.L. Muthu signing in along with our co-commentators, Dr. Ram Nivas Yadav and Shahid Jamil Rizvi. Well, we have very many interesting events for day 4. To start with, Heptathlon 100-meter hurdles. And at 7:55, we will be taking up round 1 of 400 meters for men competitors at 8 o'clock. The second event for the heptathletes, which will be high jump. At 8:25, it will be round 1 of 400 meters for women. And as the last event for the morning session at 9:05, it will be round 1 of 100 meters for men competitors. And thereafter, our afternoon session will begin right at 4:30 p.m. and day 4 will be witnessing 10 finals. And as far as yesterday is concerned, day 3, there were 12 athletes who have achieved the Asian Games qualification mark.
So the women's heptathlon, the equivalent of the men's decathlon. We saw that on the first 2 days in which Tawfiq and another boy qualified, attained the qualification mark, and Tejaswan Shankar, who exempted himself as he had already crossed 8,000 points, will be probably amongst the contenders to represent India at the Asian Games. In the heptathlon, we also look forward to some of the prominent girls attaining the qualification and representing India. Remember the wonder girl Swapna Burman, who won an Asian Games gold for India in this event at the Asian Games. So 7 events in this competition for the women, 2 in the morning, 100 hurdles followed by high jump, and they come back for 2 more in the evening and 3 more tomorrow. So it's an all-round test of who is the best all-round athletes, where their skills are tested in sprinting, in hurdling, in jumping, and in throwing. All facets of track and field get tested, and like they call the men the Iron Men of athletics, well, I don't know, I'm sure they should call them also the Iron Woman of Indian athletics.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start line of 100-meter hurdles, we present you the women competitors for heptathlon. In lane number 1, bib number 519, representing Delhi, Kirti Isharwal. Lane number 2, 723, representing Tamil Nadu, Yes Rati Darshini. In lane number 3, bib number 598, Interstate and Federation Cup and Open Nationals medalist K.A. Anamika of Kerala. In lane number 5, 724, representing Tamil Nadu, Magudeshwari Sivakumar. In lane number 7, bib number 551, 2026 Federation Cup and 2025 Open National silver medal winner, representing Haryana, Pooja. And in lane number 8, bib number 680, representing Rajasthan, Neeta Kumari.
And the heptathlon, like the decathlon, all the girls will be awarded points on their performance. It's not so much of winning the races, but clocking good times, jumping good distances, and then the aggregate points after 7 will decide the winners.
And for this 100-meter hurdles, lane 3 and 7, Anamika and Pooja are to be watched out.
Just to recap, in the individual 100 hurdles, we had a sensational performance from Jyoti Yaraj, dipped below 13 seconds, coming back after an anterior cruciate ligament injury to make India proud. Remember, she won a silver at the Asian Championships last year.
नहीं वार्निंग वार्निंग
Lane number 8, Neeta Kumari of Rajasthan. And this being combined events, we'll be having a common warning for the day.
मेरी चालू हो गई तो देखा
There goes the women for the first event in Heptathlon 100-meter hurdles. And that is K.A. Anamika of Kerala, pushing us on lane friend. And of course, it is from lane 7, Pooja is also trying to catch up. And it was a smooth sailing over there. And in between, it was Magadeshwari Kumar of Tamil Nadu, who was also able to keep the pace along with Pooja.
So 14.10 we'll wait for a confirmation on that, and on that basis, Anamika will get points. Just to give you an idea, normally the points. Close to 9,000 points.
Yes, please tell me. Yeah, I could hear. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. For the first event, they asked us to do for combined event, first and last. That is why. Okay. Okay, okay. Second, be ready.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, here's the lineup for the women's 100-meter hurdles heptathlon. 767, Isha Negi representing Uttarakhand. Number 538, Khushi representing Haryana. In lane 3, number 722, Deepika S of Tamil Nadu. Lane 4, bib number 612, Jasmine representing Kerala. Lane 5, bib number 654, Purnima Hambram representing Odisha. Lane 6, bib number 683, Sonu Balotia representing Rajasthan. And in lane 8, number 552, Ritika Gaur representing Haryana. And ready to start off the Heat 2 of, and has been called back. Well, that is the start of the women's 100-meter hurdles heptathlon. Look at in lane number 2, Khushi of Haryana looking strong, and in lane number 5, this is Purnima of Odisha. 13.97.
So this timing, unofficially the best, and Khushi will go on top of the points table after the first event, 100-meter hurdles. This will keep changing. The interesting point about the heptathlon, there are 7 events and lot of the athletes will be leaders at various stages.
So these heptathlete has to go through 7 events. In the day 1, they commence with the 100-meter hurdles, high jump, a shot put, and a 200-meter. And in day 2, it is a long jump, javelin, and 800 meters. And all their points will be calculated and consolidated. After that, the winners will be decided. The same way the best athlete has been decided from the Hungarian table. So first event in the morning session with the spirit of that no barrier is a barrier for these girls and overcoming all the obstacles here at the Kalinga Stadium.
And no guesses who's the happiest after the first event. Aptly named Khushi.
Khushi is, as the name is, so will be more happier, and in the same way the Haryana will also more happier that the most supporting state in all the sports and winning maximum medals for India in Olympics. We have seen that yesterday it was a discus throw, it's a clean sweep from all 3 of Haryana as qualified for the Asian Games.
As he said, it was Seema of Haryana, Sanya Yadav of Haryana, and Nidhi of Haryana. All the teams from Haryana had achieved the qualification mark as well as the discus throw. And in the hammer throw men yesterday, Damlan Singh of Punjab and Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan had achieved the qualification mark by Asian Games. While 6 of the athletes got achieved the qualification mark in competition men. Praveen Chitradev of Tamil Nadu, Youth Party of Kerala, Sendaprabhu of Tamil Nadu, Abdullah of Kerala, Mohan Raj of Tamil Nadu, and
Hello.
Tamil Nadu. So altogether, 12 athletes achieved the qualification mark on day 1. It was 19 on day 1, 15 on day 2, 12 on day 3.
On the basis of performances, here, if all remain fit, India looking to improve upon their tally of the previous Asian Games of 29 medals.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, next on track will be round 1, 400 meters for men competitors. We will be witnessing 4 heats over here, and we have some top contenders as far as this 400 meters is concerned. TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu, Rajesh Ramesh of Tamil Nadu, Jay Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, T.S. Manu of Kerala, Dharamveer Chowdhury of Rajasthan, Vikrant Panchal of Haryana, Mohammad Ashfaq of Kerala. And in the last month Federation Cup, it was TK Vishal who had clocked a timing sub 45 seconds. And he'll be very much available in the first heat on lane 4. Rajesh Ramesh of Tamil Nadu, 2023 Asian Games relay gold medalist, will be on lane 4 in heat number 2. Mohammad Ashfaq of Kerala, 2026 Junior Federation Cup champion, will be in heat 2 on lane 5. And heat 3, lane 4, will have Jay Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, 2025 Asian Championship relay silver medalist. Heat 3 will have Vikrant Panchal of Haryana in lane 5, 2025 interstate bronze medal winner. T.S. Manu will be figuring in heat 4 in lane 6. T.S. Manu, 2025 Asian Championship relay silver medalist. Yes, to take up the first heat. In lane number 1, it will be 108 Huzaifa Kaisar of Bihar. Lane 2, 238 Saran Shahji of Kerala. Lane 3, 354 Rakesh Kumar Bajia of Rajasthan. Lane 4, the national record holder and meet record holder TK Vishal of Tamil Nadu with bib number 406. In lane 5, 212 Tirthesh Shetty of Karnataka. In lane 6, 201 Mijo Korean of Karnataka. Lane 7, 339 Tarandeep Singh of Punjab. Lane 8, 302 Malaya Barik of Odisha. The national record is with TK Vishal at 44.98 seconds, created in May 2026. Meet record is also in the name of TK Vishal with 45.12 seconds, created in 2025. And the Asian Games qualification mark stands at 45.97.
On your mark.
Well, there they go for heat number 1, 400 meters in the men's section. And at this stage itself, we could visibly see TK Vishal picking up speed, keeping himself in the back straight well ahead of the other athletes. And of course, from outside, Tarandeep Singh of Punjab is also moving very well, along with Sahil Malik of Uttarakhand And Shahil Malik is putting up much more pace. TK Vishal enters the straight and he is so comfortable over there. And that is TK Vishal comfortably finishing on top, leaving Mijo Kurian of Karnataka for the second and Titesh Shetty of Karnataka for the third.
Solid 45.91 unofficially for Vishal. Relaxed. Another semi-final this evening, and then watch him go tomorrow in the finals.
And there it is, TK Vishal holding the sunboard, cherishing the moment for the Asian qualification.
The Asian game qualification was 45.97 seconds, and he clocked 45.95 seconds. As we know, Milkha Singh in 1960 Rome Olympics missed a bronze in photo finish with South African Mal Spence. So the another quarter miler on the block, it was earlier Paramjit Singh who broke the national record of Milkha Singh. A 400 meter, as we know, we have seen Vidya Ramaraj has equaled the PT Usha's national record that is created in 1984 at the LA Olympics. And we also have seen the iconic golden spikes by Michael Johnson. And as we know, the one of the most difficult event, technically a long sprint. After that, the middle distance started, and practically talking, this is a event of pain and agony.
Watch out in this for Rajesh Ramesh in lane 4. Remember his scintillating leg in that relay at the World Championships when the Indian team challenged the mighty USA.
So when we talk about the 400 meter, the first part is your start. That is a technical part, and second phase is of your where you have to more depend on your ATP cycle and ready-made source of energy. Phase 3 is your aerobic energy, and phase 4 is your agonizing pain. So this is how the 400 meter has been divided. And here is the lineup for and in lane 2, this is a Subhas Das representing West Bengal, and
On your mark.
well, that is the start of the heat 2 of men's 400 meter, where in lane 3 is Rins, in 4 Rajesh Ramesh. Keep your eye glued at the lane number 4. In lane 5 is Muhammad Asfaq. In 6 Sahil Malik, now at the 200 meter mark. In 7 Astik Pradhan, the local boy of Orissa. In 8 is Suresh Punia. Into the second bend, the men's 400 meter heat 2 in progress. In lane 4, it's Rajesh Ramesh is sailing smoothly towards the finishing line. And in lane 6, Sahil Malik is also coming closer, but that was a smooth sailing. In heat 2, Rajesh Ramesh of Tamil Nadu. Vishal TK earlier has clocked 45.95 and Mijo Korean 46.29 in heat 1.
Well, viewers, we are at the high jump arena wherein the women competitors, heptathletes, are taking up their high jump. And it was Purnima Hemram who had cleared 1.46 meters.
The woman in the second event of the day in the heptathlon, after having done the hurdles to begin with, and this will be their 2 events in the morning. They come back for 2 more in the evening and 3 more tomorrow.
Well, we are at the start point of 400 meters for the men competitors, where the third heat will be taken up in a short time from now. Having completed two, we are about to take up the third, and we have one more to go. We have a total of 4 heats.
Total of 4 heats, first 3 in each heat, plus the 4 fastest losers, qualifying as the top 16 for the semi-final to be held this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to take up the third heat, for which lane number 2, Harpreet Gill of Punjab, lane number 3, Nihal Joel of Karnataka, in lane number 4, Jay Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, Asian 2025 Asian Championship Relay Silver Medalist, in lane 5, Vikrant Panchal of Haryana, 2025 Interstate Bronze Medal winner. In lane 6, S. Bharat of Tamil Nadu. Lane 7, Tushar Manna of Delhi. Lane 8, Shubham Dattatre Deshmukh of Maharashtra. As we are about to take up the third heat, it is TK Vishal from heat number 1 had returned the timing of 45.95 seconds. From heat number 2, Rajesh Ramesh had returned 46.83 seconds. The Asian Games qualification mark stands at 45.97. And here, lane 4 and 5 ought to be watched out for Jay Kumar and Vikrant Panchal. That was the start of heat number 3, 400 meters for men. Harpreet Gill, Nihal Joel, Jay Kumar, Vikrant Panchal, S. Bharat, Tushar Manna, and Shubham Dattatre Deshmukh. As a executive bend, and it is Vikrant Panchal. Jay Kumar is in front, closely followed by Vikrant Panchal. And for the third, it is S. Bharat. And official timing is 46.45 seconds. High jump is underway for the heptathletes. It was Ritika Gaur of Haryana who had cleared 1.40 meters.
So next will be the heat 4. In heat 1 we have seen Vishal TK clocked 45.95 and he had already raised this sunboard. Mijo Korean clocked 46.29. In here is the lineup for heat 4. In lane 2, Ranjit Sikarwar of Madhya Pradesh. In lane 3, Sachin Nane of Maharashtra, and in lane 4, Dharamveer Chaudhary of Rajasthan. Lane 5, Himanshu of Uttar Pradesh. In lane 6, 217, Manu TS of Kerala. Lane 7, bib number 107, Setu Mishra of Bihar. And in lane 8, number 378, Ajay D of Tamil Nadu. So, well, that is the start of heat 4, where in lane 2, Ranjit Sikarwar. In 3, Sachin Nane. In 4, the Asian Games relay silver medalist Dharamveer Chaudhary. In 5, Himanshu. In 6, Manu TS. At 200-meter mark, a look at lane number 4. It's Dharamveer Chaudhary of Rajasthan is leading. Into the second band for the 400-meter heat 2. That's a TS Manu, number 217 of Kerala, is smoothly sailing in. And Dharamveer, the Asian Championship relay silver medalist at 45.93. Let it be an official timing, 45.93 on the screen. So making together, it can be a great for.
After the meet. And of course, it is limited to the number of people who are allowed per country to compete at the Asian Games.
So bib number 217, Manu TS of Kerala has achieved the Asian Game qualification mark of 45.97 and he clocked 45.93 seconds. Now we move into the second event of women's heptathlon, that is high jump. Sir. Isha Negi is attempting at 1.43 meters and he cleared in his second attempt.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to take up round one of 400 meters for women competitors, which will consist of 4 heats to go. And some of the top contenders who will be taking part in this 400 meters, Kiran Pahal of Haryana, Ansa Babu of Kerala, Rashdeep Kaur of Punjab, Prachi of Uttar Pradesh, Neeru Pathak of Uttar Pradesh, Aishwarya Mishra of Maharashtra, Purma Raju of Karnataka, Devyaniba Zalag of Gujarat. Well, as we are about to take up heat number 1, here comes the lane order. Lane number 2, bib number 693, Rama Thanwar of Rajasthan. Lane number 3, 695, Olimba Steffi of Tamil Nadu. Lane number 4, 557, Kiral Pahal of Haryana. Kiran Pahal, 2026 Interstate Champion. Lane number 5, 746, Neeru Pathak of Uttar Pradesh, 2026 Asian Junior Bronze Medal winner. Lane 6, 584, GK Vijay Kumari of Karnataka. Lane 7, 617, Sandra Molsabu of Kerala. And lane number 8, 558, Anshul Rani of Haryana. The national record is in the name of Hima Das at 50.79 seconds, created in 2018. The meet record in the name of Kiran Pahal at 50.92 seconds, created in 2024. And the Asian Games qualification mark stands at 53.72 seconds.
Stand up, line number 8. All you want.
There goes the women for heat number 1, 400 meters. Rama Thanwar of Rajasthan, Olimba Steffi, Tamil Nadu, Kiran Pahal, Haryana, Neeru Pathak, Uttar Pradesh, Vijay Kumari, Karnataka, Sandra Molsabu, Kerala, and Anshul Rani of Haryana. They are in the back straights. Kiran Pahal surges ahead. Kiran Pahal of Haryana is moving well ahead of the other athletes from lane 4. And so close to her is Olimba Steffi of Tamil Nadu. She is also trying to catch up. And from inside it is Neeru Pathak of Uttar Pradesh. But before that it is Vijay Kumari. Yes, that is Kiran Pahal comfortably finishes over for the first.
Well, the action continues at Heptathlon women. That was Isha Negi of Uttarakhand. She attempted at the that was the first attempt at the height of 1.49. Well, that was Magdeshwari from Tamil Nadu. She holds the second position till now. And that was the first attempt by her at the height of 1.49 meters. You're watching women heptathlon. The coming up athlete is Sonu Balotia of Rajasthan. She'll be taking the second attempt at the height of 1.49 meters. Well, she cleared that height at the second attempt. See, they hold the second position till now. Now it will be Jasmine of Kerala. She will be taking her second attempt. A short approach by her.
So here goes the sun board, and she achieved the Asian Game qualification mark, clocking 53.42. The Asian Game qualification was 53.72 seconds. Now we move on to the heat 2 for women's 400-meter run. In lane 2, Priya Thakur representing Himachal Pradesh. Lane 3 with number 555, Himanshi Malik of Haryana. In lane 4, 2026 Fed Cup silver medalist, number 601, Ansha Babu of Kerala. In lane 5, 2023 Asian Games silver medalist, Prachi representing Uttar Pradesh. In 6, number 587, Priya Mohan of Karnataka. And in lane 7, number 600, Gauri Nanda of Kerala. And here he goes. Here they goes for the heat number 2 for the women's 400 meter. In 2, it's Priya Thakur. In 3, Himansi. In 4, the 2026 Fed Cup silver medalist Ansha Babu. In 5, Prachi. In 6, Priya Mohan. Entering at the 200 meter mark. It's an outside look at the lane number 6, Priya Mohan. Looking strong, but in outside lane, this is Gauri Nandana of Kerala. It's still looking strong. Look at lane number 4. This is Ansa Babu pushing in the last 50 meters. The steel battle is on. And next to Ansa Babu, Prachi is giving strong challenge. It's a dip finish. Not possible with naked eye. I think it will be decided by the photo finish. Very close between Ansha Babu, the 2026 Fed Cup silver medalist, and Prachi, the 2023 Asian Games silver medalist.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over to the start line of 400 meters, we present to you the competitors for heat number 3. Lane 2, Rishit Kaur of Rajasthan. Lane 3, Ananka of Kerala. Lane 4, Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab. Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab. 5th at 2025 World University Games Relay. Lane 5, Purma Raju of Karnataka. 2014 Asian Games bronze medal winner. Lane 6, Subha Venkatesan of Tamil Nadu, who had represented India in the Tokyo Olympics for 400 meters relay. Lane 7, Shivankya Mukherjee. Lane 6, Kumari Saloni Nagar of Uttar Pradesh. Lane 7, Shravani Sangle of Maharashtra. There goes the women for heat number 3, 400 meters. Lane 2, Rishita Kaur of Rajasthan. Lane 2, Ananka of Kerala. Lane 4, Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab. Lane 5, Devyani Zala of Gujarat. Lane 4, Kumari Saloni Nagar of Uttar Pradesh. Lane 7, Shravani Sangle of Maharashtra. And taking up the last curve for the 400 meters. And that is Rajdeep Kaur of Punjab, who is well ahead of the other athletes, and closely following is Devyani Bala Zha of Gujarat. And there you could see Rajdeep Kaur finishing on top, leaving Devyani Zabala of Gujarat for the second, Kumari Saloni Nagar of Uttar Pradesh for the third.
.69. Here she is, Rashdeep from Punjab. She achieved the qualifying mark for Asian Games.
So in the next women's 400 meter, it will be the heat 4. We have seen Kiran Pahal has achieved in heat 1 53.42, and in heat 3 Rasdeep Kaur has also achieved the 400 meter Asian Game qualification mark 53.69. Here the heat 4 will be in action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to draw your attention for the lineup of the Heat 4. Here in lane number 2, number 677, Geeta representing Rajasthan. Lane 3, number 623, Jishna Matthew representing Kerala. In lane 4, a 2023 Asian Game Relay Silver medalist, number 642, Aishwarya Mishra representing Maharashtra. In lane 5, the 2014 Asian Games bronze medalist, Puvamma Raju representing Karnataka. Lane 6, number 727, Subha Venkateshan representing Tamil Nadu. Lane 7, number 633, Sivakanya Mukti representing Madhya Pradesh. And in lane 8, number 651, Sukhi Baske of Odisha.
Well, we have in heat for Aishwarya Mishra. She was also the gold medalist at National Games in 2025. Maybe this heat will be heating up with a good performance. The hope stays tuned for heat 4.
Well, that is the start of Heat 4 for the women's 400 meter run. It's completing their first 100 meter. The 400 meter is not about the speed, but this is the balance of the speed. Aishwarya Mishra in 4, Puvamma Raju, 1990 born, still competing against these youngsters. Here at lane number 4 is Aishwarya Mishra is strongly leading into the second band, just entering into the home state. Lane number 4, Aishwarya Mishra is going stronger in 5. Puvamma Raju is trying to minimize, and now Puvamma Raju at the finishing the tape fast and crossing the line fast. Puvamma Raju. 53.30 is on the screen, but we are waiting for the official confirmation of the timing. The Heat 4. In Heat 1, it was Kiran Pahal who achieved. In Heat 3, it was Rasdeep Kaur. And now it was a Heat 4. A close battle between Puvamma Raju, 53.35. And she achieved the Asian Game qualification mark. Also the Aishwarya Mishra of Maharashtra, 53.61. So 2 from the heat 4 has achieved the Asian Game qualification mark. And here goes the sunboard for Aishwarya Mishra and Puvama Raju. Puvama Raju at the age of 36 still competing with the youngsters. 2014 Asian Games bronze medalist. Long journey for the Puvama Raju of Karnataka. So we have witnessed the 4 heats, and we have seen the 4 has achieved the qualification mark. Kiran Pahal in heat 1, Rasdeep Kaur in heat 3, and Aishwarya Mishra and Puvama Raju in heat 4.
At the high jump arena, Sonu Balotia of Rajasthan cleared 1.58 meters.
Well, the action continues for women heptathlists at high jump. Well, the sequence for women heptathlon is 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put, and 200-meter for day 1 for them. And on the next day, they will be having 3 events: long jump, javelin throw, and 800 meters. Purnima Hembram, she's an athlete, a mother, and the indoor championship medalist at Odisha, which was being held 2 months earlier. Well, that was Sonu Balotia from Rajasthan. That was the first attempt by her at the height of 1.58. She cleared.
And coming up next is Isha Negi of Uttarakhand.
Well, that was a failure for Isha Negi, although that was the first attempt by her at this height. But the recent position she holds is the second. On the other hand, we have Purnima Hemram. At the height of 1.67, Purnima Hemram. Well, that was the second attempt by her at that height. Isha Negi will be taking the second attempt at 1.58.
And it was Neeta Kumari of Rajasthan was not able to be successful for the third time at the height of 1.67. And next to take will be Purnima Hemram, who will be moving for the third attempt for this height of 1.67.
Well, on the other hand, we have Isha Negi. She took the second attempt at the height of 1.58. Well, that was Purnima Hemram, and that was the third attempt by her at the height of 1.67. Soon Isha Negi will be coming up for taking her third attempt at the height of 1.58 meters. Well, Isha Negi, she is coming up. Well, that was the failure for Isha Negi at the height of 1.58. Well, on the second hand, we have Anamika at the height of 1.70. Parallel to it, we have Sonu Balotia of Rajasthan. She'll be taking the first attempt at the height of 1.61 meters. Well, in high jump, the approach run, the measurement, the approach, the J-type approach, which everyone is coming up with, long back for international standards, and the first very flop. There's the beautification of the jump.
And that was the first attempt for Anamika at the height of 1.70 meters. And next it will be Kushi of Haryana, who will be taking up that height of 1.70.
Well, on the other hand, we have Sonu Balotia at the height of 1.61. She'll be taking the first attempt.
Kushi was able to be successful at that height of 1.70. Kushi of Haryana. And it was Pooja of Haryana who had cleared the height of 1.70. Anamika of Kerala will now be moving for the second attempt at 1.70.
Well, Sonu Balotia, she'll be coming for the first attempt at the height of 1.61 meters.
.683 Sonu Balotia of Rajasthan is about to take a jump. Yes, she was not able to be successful at the height of 1.61 in her first.
Well, on the other hand, Anamika from Kerala, she'll be taking the second attempt. Well, that was too close. At the height of 1.70 for Anamika. Unsuccessful for her. But still one more attempt to go for Anamika at the height of 1.70 meters. Well, now it's Sonu Balotia. She'll be taking the second attempt at the height of 1.61 meters. Well, that was too close. She cleared in the second attempt at the height 1.61. Well, that was Sonu Balotia from Rajasthan. Now, on the other hand, we have Anamika 1.70. She'll be taking the third attempt. Well, now it's Anamika. No, that was the third attempt by her, but the crossbar goes down at the height of 1.70 meters for Anamika of Kerala. Well, the officials are taking the bar height up. They're raising the crossbar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. Soon we'll be having a track event, men 100-meter run. There will be 4 heat, heat 1, heat 2, heat 3 and heat 4. So just stay tuned. By 9:05, the first heat will be coming up. Well, peep number 538, Khushi. Well, that was a good arch over the crossbar by Khushi at the height of 1.73 meters. That was the first attempt by her at that height. I'll say that was a clean sweep by Khushi over the crossbar. Now on the screen we have Sonu Balotia. Well, that was Pooja at the height of 1.73. That was unsuccessful for her. Well, on the other hand, we had Sonu Balotia at the height 1.64 meters. That was the first attempt. That was unsuccessful for her.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to keep you informed. The 100 meters round 1 for men, as less number of participants had reported, it will be taken as straight semi-finals as per the scheduled time. And now we have only high jump for the heptathletes to get over for the morning session.
Well, the action continues for women heptathlon at high jump. Well, now on one hand we have beam number 551 Pooja of Haryana. She'll be taking the second attempt. Well, that was clean swipe at the height 1.73 meters by Pooja of Haryana. And on the other hand, we'll be seeing Sonu Balotia. Sonu Balotia from Rajasthan. She'll be taking her second attempt at the height 1.64 meters. Well, that was a failure for Sonu Balotia at the height 1.64. Well, that was the second attempt. One more attempt left for her. Now, on the other hand, we have Khushi of Haryana. The height is 1.76 meters for Khushi. Yes, she cleared. She cleared 1.76. What a clean arch she is making over the crossbar. It seems like a professionalism for like being a high jumper. The head, the shoulder, the back, the hamstring, and then the calf muscles pulling back over the crossbar.
Pooja of Haryana is about to approach for 1.76 meters.
Well, that was too close. The hamstring touches the crossbar. The angle of the takeoff, the approach run, only the difference between long jump and high jump is there they have a takeoff board. Here they have a liberty to take a takeoff wherever they want. And one is horizontal jump, another is vertical jump. Sonu Balotia, she will be taking her third attempt at the height 1.64 meters. That will be the last attempt for Sonu Balotia at that height. Well, that was unsuccessful for Sonu Balotia. At that height, the height was 1.64 meters. But still the action is not over. The action will continue on the other side also. For Pooja,
It will now be Pooja of Haryana to go for 1.76 for the second.
well, that was the second attempt by Pooja that was unsuccessful. She's getting too close to the crossbar at the time of takeoff as well. So one more attempt for Pooja now at the height 1.76. Still she have to find the way if she want to collect more points with coming up height.
This high jump being the second event for the heptathletes. This afternoon at 4:30 p.m. they'll be taking up their third event, which will be shot put. And the last event for them, fourth event for opening day for the heptathletes will be 200 meters, which will be at 7:25 p.m.
Well, Muthu sir, I will take your attention for how the sequence of heptathlon event is been thought of, having 100-meter hurdles, then high jump, then shot put, and then 200 meters. The person or the people who have thought of it hats off to them, because one hurdle jump, then a vertical jump, then comes to the strength, short put, and then no, you have to come for the sprints also, 200 meters.
And that was unsuccessful for Pooja at 1.76 in her third attempt as well.
Well, that was too flat over the crossbar. The arch did not match up, but she had that faith that she can clear it up at 1.76. Maybe in the training she could have like done it, but not today. But it's okay to collect the points from the other events as well if one event doesn't go well. But now still we have a warrior standing at women high jump, heptathlon. Khushi, she will be taking the attempt at the height 1.79.
Khushi of Haryana is about to approach for 1.79.
Well, that was too close. Although that was the first attempt by her. She knows that she went too close to the crossbar. Well, she's talking with her coach. But she will take a time for taking the second attempt. So that will be 1 minute for her, but within 1 minute, if she wants, she can go for the jump and take the second attempt at the height 1.79 meters. Well, that was the second attempt by Khushi at the height 1.79. She have to take time and focus on the takeoff.
At this point of time, we would like to keep everyone reminded about the afternoon schedule. Fourth day's afternoon schedule will start right at 4:30 p.m. with shot put for women heptathletes. At 4:40, final of 400 meter hurdles for men. At 5 o'clock, finals of 400 meter hurdles for women. At 5:10, final of high jump for men. At 5:20, it will be round 1, 100 meters for women. At 5:30, the final of javelin throw for women. At 5:40, the semi-final of 100 meters for men competitors. At 5:50, the final of shot put for men. At 6 o'clock, 1500 meters final for men. At 6:10, 1500 meters final for women. And at 6:20, long jump for women. At 6:30, 400 meters semi-final for women. At 6:55, 400 meters semi-final for men. At 7:25, 200 meters for heptathletes. At 7:50, 100 meter final for men. At 8 o'clock, the last event, 100 meter final for women. And thereafter, we will be taking up a medal presentation ceremony for 10 events.
Well, she's ready to go for the last attempt. Well, that was unsuccessful for Khushi at the height of 1.79. Well, that was too close. The calf got touches to the crossbar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we are coming to the close of the morning session of day 4 of the 65th National Interstate Senior Athletic Championship here at Kalinga Stadium, Bhubaneswar. And we will catch up the evening events right from 4:30. Please join us by 4:30 to enjoy the action-packed afternoon session events, which will end with the fastest men athlete and fastest women athlete race. And it is A.L. Muthu signing off from the commentary desk along with Mr. Rupinder Singh, Dr. Ram Nivaz Yadav and Mr. Shahid Jamil Rizvi.